Hey there, Damian McGee here. I was at a conference about a month or two ago, and one of the speakers said something that has really stuck with me since that conference. In fact, I kind of read it to myself daily. I've found myself just kind of randomly thinking about it. But he said, yesterday's darkness doesn't come up with today's light. We all go through things. We all have things that happen in our lives, and it's so hard to let those things go or to leave those things behind. It's funny because what I've found, and I'm sure some of you will agree with this, the hardest things to leave behind are things that we've done to ourselves, mistakes that we've made. When we've treated someone poorly, when we've hurt someone, when we haven't lived up to our full potential. Those are the things that we really struggle to just leave behind. But it's very interesting that for the most part, every single situation that happened yesterday is over. It doesn't move into today. Now, if you broke the law yesterday, those charges may follow you into today. But this is more about actions and situations and emotions and behaviors. What you did yesterday, who you were yesterday, does not have to be who you are today. Whatever negative situation you might have endured yesterday does not have to carry into today unless you carry it with you. We let's say you lose your job. And I know that's huge, and I know the bills will be there, and your feelings will be there. On one day you are losing your job, and it is a very painful situation. It's very scary. It's very frustrating. It's a horrible feeling. I've been there. It's a horrible feeling. However, the next day, you are either the person who just lost their job, which means you brought everything from yesterday into today, or you're an unemployed person who needs to find a job. Now, that may seem very, very trivial, but the mindset around that will completely change your behavior. If you wake up today and you say, well, I lost my job yesterday, you're starting your day in pity. You're starting your day in disappointment. You're starting your day with sadness, and that will carry as long as you allow it to carry. But if you start your day and you wake up and you go, you know what? I don't have a job. I need to find a job. I am unemployed, and today I'm going to find a job. Everything you do, everything you focus on, all of your energy will be put towards getting to your next step, getting that next job, fixing that resume, getting some coaching, whatever you need to do to better prepare yourself for what's to come. So it's same thing with relationships. I know that's super hard, and I know it seems like I'm making light of these things. I'm not. Pain is real, and heartache is real. But if yesterday you were the married person getting divorced, and today you're divorced, then you've brought the pain of yesterday with you. If yesterday you were a married person getting divorced, and today you're a single person with a new look on life who wants to get out and experience some things, reevaluate what their goals are, look at the growth they've experienced over a certain amount of time, and see who or what is potentially out there for you. Same situation, completely different mindset. So, when you look at what happens to us, when we look at the way life, just keeps on pouring on you, and I've been in those moments where you wake up every day and you're just like, can I get a break, right? Can something go right today? But part of that is because I'm looking at what's happened the last 4 or 5 days. I'm looking at everything that's happened to me that I feel bad about, that I'm struggling with, that I'm sad about, that has angered me, that's frustrated me. I'm carrying all of those things into the day, and then I'm saying, Can anything better come out of this? Most of the time, no, because you've carried all that with you. So when you start the day and you wake up and you go, you know what? This is what I'm going to do today. This is who I am today. This is how I'm going to show up today. This is what I need to accomplish today. This is my current situation. My current situation is not a person who just lost their job. My current situation is an unemployed person who needs to find a job. My current situation is not someone who was just broken up with yesterday. My current situation is someone who is single and wants to get out and do some things and reconnect with my friends and go spend more time, figuring out what I want, figuring out where I want to go, and all of those things. And I have another video that talks about if you've kind of lost who you are in the process, you might be missing the mark. So, go back to that video and see what I say there. But it happens, and so I'm not going to act like it doesn't happen. People sometimes lose themselves in their relationships. And so if you're out of a relationship, if you're out of a situation, if you're out of a job, if you're out of whatever, all that means is today is a day for you to reassess. Today is a day for you to make new plans. Today is a day for you to make new dreams. Today is a day for you to make new goals. And whatever happened yesterday does not have to come with you into today unless you decide to bring it. So leave all of that stuff behind. People always say, oh, I have baggage. You know what's funny is, or people always say, I don't have baggage, or do you have baggage, or whatever. And the irony about baggage is you have as much as you pack, right? We never think about that. We always talk about, oh, how much baggage do you have? How much baggage do they come with? Listen, I don't know how much you travel, but in the times I've traveled, I have exactly as much luggage as I decide to bring. If I want just a carry-on, I will figure out how to pack for just a carry-on. If I feel like I'm going to be gone and I want to bring 2 bags and pay the extra fees, then so be it. That's what I'm going to have. But the fact of the matter is, I have as much baggage as I deem necessary, not anyone else. And this can apply to the way you live your life. So do not carry those negative experiences. Do not carry those negative feelings. Do not carry that pain or that hurt or that anger into a new day. It's unnecessary. It's not going to move you forward. I'm not saying go out and fake and be happy and look for rainbows and pop balloons. And I'm not that type of person. I'm not the type of person to tell you to go be fake. I am the type of person to ask you though, what does talking about what happened yesterday do for you today? What is continuing to cry this morning about the thing that happened yesterday? What is that going to do for how you show up for today? What is that going to do for the way you approach your life with the next 24 hours? So think about that. Think about that. Before you go to sleep, before you wake up, it's okay to hurt. It's okay to feel pain. It's okay to be disappointed. It's okay to be confused and be worried. And all of those things are normal human emotions and reactions. But where you get to draw a line is how much of that are you going to bring into the new day with you, or into the new relationship, or into the new job, or into the new city you've moved to, whatever it is. It doesn't have to be a day-to-day thing. I'm not saying yesterday's situation and then today. This can refer to yesterday's relationship versus the new relationship. The last job versus the new job. My old boss versus my new boss. Whatever that is, that's yesterday's darkness. You have a whole new set of light every single time the sun comes up. So make the most of it and don't carry the darkness of yesterday with you. If you like what you heard, leave me a comment below, subscribe to the channel, and share this with someone that you think might get some value out of this content. As always, we'll talk to you next time.